This is the solution video for question 19 from paper 1 of the 2019 TMUA or CTMUA exam. In this question we're asked to consider the following sum, the sum from k equals 0 to 90 if sine of 10 plus 90k in degrees, not radians. And given this sum, we're asked to find the sum's value. And we're given 6 different options for it, some of which are numbers and some of which are sine of various different angles. So this is a lot of terms. We've got 90 terms or so. It's going to take a long time to directly calculate, so we're going to have to use some tricks. So let's sketch the sine curve and it might remind us of some identities or tricks we might be able to use. So here's our sine curve, and let's look at when k is 0, 1, 2 and 3. So when k is 0 we've got sine of 10 round here, k is 1 sine of 100, k is 2 sine of 190, k is 3 sine of 280. So you can probably remember from identities, or this will jog your memory, that from here, because there's 180 between 10 and 190, we can deduce that minus sine of 10 degrees is sine of 190, and similarly minus sine of 100 is sine of 280. So this certainly helps with this sum for the first 1, 2 and 3, etc. But how does it help us in the long run? Well, the key is remembering this fact, that sine is periodic, and it has a period 360 degrees. But you'll notice that 90 times 4 is 360, so after k goes up by 4, we're just summing exactly the same terms as we used to. And we can use this periodicity, or this regularity, to simplify this sum an awful lot. So let's look at the early stages of our sum. So we know the first 4 terms look like this: sine 10, sine 100, sine 190, sine 270. And this is 0. Why is that? Well, if we look at our identities, we know minus sine 10 degrees is sine 190, so this and this cancel, and this cancel similarly using these. So that's why these identities are nice and useful. So this is our sum up to 3. So how does this help us? Well, we can deduce this because we know our sum from k equals 4 to 7 is going to be exactly the same as this, because sine is periodic with period 360. So our sum up to 7 would be 0, our sum up to 11 would be 0, our sum up to any multiple of 4 minus 1 would be 0, and 87 is the last multiple of 4 minus 1 before 90, because 88 is 4 times 22. So we know our sum up to 87 is 0, and so this is all we have to look at. We just have to look at the last 3 terms, and if we find the sum of these, we're done. But again, using the periodicity of 360 degrees, we see that this is the same as this is the same as this, and this is the same as this. So we just need to do sine 10 plus sine 100 times sine 190. But we know sine 190 and sine 10 cancel out from our earlier work, so we just get left with sine 100, and so our sum should be sine 100 degrees, which is C in our options, and so our answer is C.